The cameras cut to a packed auditorium. The atmosphere is tense, the air thick with anticipation. Tonight's debate, already billed as one of the most controversial of the year, is about to take a shocking turn. The crowd leans forward as the moderator introduces the two figures at the center of this storm. Narrator, ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to witness is no ordinary political exchange. It's a clash of ideas, of tempers, and of words that will echo across America. Karoline Leavitt, outspoken and unfiltered, goes head-to-head with Kash Patel, former Trump aide and national security official. But when the discussion spirals into an ugly insult, Patel's response leaves the audience and the nation speechless. The lights sharpen. The moderator clears his throat, then steps aside. Karoline Leavitt, smiling with a sharp edge. Kash, you keep talking about your so-called insider knowledge and your record in government. But the truth is simple. You don't understand the American people. You never have. Kash Patel. Calmly, with a measured tone, Karoline, I've spent my career defending this nation, working inside the intelligence community, at the Pentagon, and in the White House. I've lived and breathed the struggles of this country more than most. So I'd argue I understand America deeply, maybe even more than you. Karoline Leavitt, leaning forward, her tone sharpens. You? Understanding America? That's laughable. You're not even from here, Kash. Why don't you just go back to India? A gasp ripples through the audience. The moderator shifts uncomfortably. The cameras zoom in on Patel, waiting for his reply. The silence is deafening. Kash Patel pauses, then speaks with calm authority. Karoline, I was born in Garden City, New York. I am as American as anyone on this stage, and perhaps more American than the words you just chose. My family came here legally, worked hard, and believed in the American dream. That dream gave me the chance to serve this country at the highest levels of government. So when you tell me to go back to India, what you're really doing is insulting every immigrant family who built this nation with their blood, sweat, and tears. The audience erupts in applause. Patel continues, his voice rising with passion. Kash Patel, and let's get something straight. America is not about where your parents came from, the color of your skin, or the accent of your last name. It's about the Constitution. It's about the values of freedom and opportunity. I've defended those values. I've lived them. And unlike you, Karoline, I know what it's like to earn respect, not inherit it. Karoline Leavitt, flustered but doubling down, you're twisting this. Don't play the victim card. The American people are tired of outsiders trying to dictate to them. They want leaders who share their history, their traditions. You represent a different culture. That's the problem. Kash Patel, with intensity cutting in, a different culture. You mean the culture of hard work, of perseverance, of parents who came here with nothing and gave their kids everything? If that's the culture you're afraid of, Karoline, then maybe it's you who doesn't understand America. The crowd roars. Some stand to their feet. Leavitt clenches her jaw, trying to recover. Narrator, the debate, which began as a policy discussion, has now become a cultural flashpoint. Both sides are locked in a battle not just of politics, but of identity, belonging, and the very meaning of America. Karoline Leavitt, raising her voice, no one is denying that immigrants can work hard. But America is losing itself because people refuse to assimilate. They want to import their own customs, their own languages, and suddenly, we don't recognize our own country anymore. That's the truth. Kash Patel, firmly, without hesitation, assimilation doesn't mean erasing who you are, Karoline. It means adding to the American story. My family didn't erase their roots when they came here. They built upon them. They raised me to love this country. And in return, this country gave me the chance to serve. Isn't that what America is all about? Karoline Leavitt, mocking, so you're saying we should just let America become a patchwork of foreign ideas and traditions until nothing is sacred? Until the flag, the anthem, the values that bind us mean nothing? That's what you want? Kash Patel, his voice steady but razor sharp. No, Karoline. What I want is for the flag to stand for all Americans. White, brown, black, immigrant, native born. What I want is for the anthem to be sung by every voice that calls this land home. What I want is for our values to remain strong because they are defended by everyone, not weakened because someone looks different. That's patriotism. The audience bursts into thunderous applause, drowning out Leavitt's attempt to interject. Narrator, Patel's words slice through the noise, reframing the debate entirely. What began as an insult has transformed into a declaration of unity and strength, a message that resonates far beyond the auditorium walls. Karoline Leavitt, her voice trembling with frustration, patriotism. Please, you use that word like a shield, but I'm telling you right now, real Americans see through it. They don't want lectures from someone who doesn't share their roots. Kash Patel, leaning forward, voice firm, almost thunderous. Real Americans? Who decides that, Karoline? You. Last I checked, the Constitution doesn't come with a bloodline requirement. It doesn't ask for your ancestry. It asks for your allegiance. And my allegiance, heart, body, and soul, has always been to the United States of America. The crowd rises in a standing ovation. The moderator looks overwhelmed, unsure how to regain control. Narrator, what started as a personal attack has now ignited a larger conversation. Who gets to define what it means to be an American? Kash Patel's rebuttal has not only silenced the insult, it has forced the nation to confront the deeper truths of its identity. Karoline Leavitt, desperately, this isn't about insults, Kash. It's about preserving America. And if you can't see that, then maybe you're the one who doesn't belong in this fight. Kash Patel, with calm finality, Karoline, I belong to America because I've lived its promise. I've protected its people. And I'll tell you what, the people in this room, the people watching across the country, they know the truth. America doesn't belong to those who divide it. It belongs to those who defend it. The crowd erupts in cheers, some chanting his name. Cameras capture the moment as Leavitt, visibly shaken, tries to respond but finds herself drowned out by the wave of support for Patel. Narrator, and there it is. One phrase, one insult, met with a response that will be replayed, debated, and remembered for years. Kash Patel, targeted with words meant to demean, has instead turned them into a rallying cry for unity, and tonight, America's listening. The cameras fade, but the echoes remain. A reminder that sometimes the sharpest weapons are not insults, but the truth spoken with courage.